missions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps? Paimon's just being enthusiastic. Well,
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge. Actually, we do.
don't worry about that.
To put it simply, but the troop has also been. That's right. There are only a few.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any idea? Even if we took the commission, neither...
If you're interested in helping, maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but
Oh, it's that guy, huh? Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two!
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already. But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that if we can't find someone to step in... That's the thing. All our sets and props, if we had a way to make this...
Disband?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventures. One last show. Nobody wants things to just... Yeah, the show just won't...
Got it. We have a clear... what if...
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Good point. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What? She's really good at performing, and she was once...
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous. Her! You're...
Nope. Paimon doesn't...
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed... But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner. She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. Well, fair enough. I'm sure everyone... Of course.
No point in stressing... Besides, things are different.
Thank you for your help.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
as it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Woo! When did you...
I came over one thing. It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, now that we've got the... Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives... not that there's anything wrong with this place, it's just, a bit of a step...
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their...
Okay, when did Poppy...
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags. I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too. Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to...
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity! It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's an... Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre focilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how...
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace. Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoot!
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad! Yeah, exactly! Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either!
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer...
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just...
Oh? So tell me. I see. After all, but...
How come? It sounds like this would be a breach.
True. But although I am no longer required to play the role... Centuries, of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late. But at least I can say that I know...
Paimon can understand, but... This is...
However, it's... If I make an exception to the rule now, so I'm not going to perform. And that...
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help? Do you know any other actors who might be in...
Nope.
Short and to the point.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me. Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help. True, but I mean, could you even...
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I... Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
It's all right, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried Yeah, I guess...
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to...
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision. Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now. Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now?
And that gives you the right to make a decision?
Shortly after you... Excuse me, but can you...
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little...
Sadly, it's a no from her.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed. You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all.
Oh, right! Sounds like everything... Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a...
Jeez, is late...
Only joking, calm down. Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission...
Look, this is the last chance we have, though. So...
Yes, I share every one of us.
You're right.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on. Sure.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot to come... All right, I'm coming. No...
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest?
When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I'm sorry.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take...
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you? I felt very sheepish, but in any case...
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
There's no need. I was wondering if the difficulties are purely financial. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that. but everything's been...
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in the serial disappearances case.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, lady. She rallied many people. People loved our performance.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After none of us know anything about it. It's agonizing.
Oh.
I suppose it's...
Yes, exactly.
Well, good thing. I know what you're I can, but only...
Oh,
We unfortunately...
I don't need something I've been... The law only... What about all the unresolved... And take par...
So you just want to get back?
No. Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performance. All right.
Exactly, but none of them believed me. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Huh? Lady Furina?
what's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. You bet that would...
You helped bring our direct...
Oh, please don't mention him.
So, you were saying
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it.
Wait, but if it's not finished...
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every... The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form. Despite the protests of her family, she longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed... But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
so far, so good.
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her. We need a proper ending so we...
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to...
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this. And one last thing. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since. He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure.
Huh. Although...
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Our director was constantly singing your praise.
Oh, stop! You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason, but one by one, all the obstacles are being...
Makes sense. Oh, he went back to Poisson a few days.
I thought the last thing.
Yeah, maybe
Poisson. Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith. So, allons-y. To Poisson!
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
It's me.
You came all the way here?
Alright.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
Okay then.
So, as expected, he's missed the...
The ending is even once he's done.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Furina, too.
I was...
So, you're here for Palo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
How are things in Poisson now?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experience.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish...
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a... Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina. It's not a perfect solution, but...
that's so thoughtful of you.
Well, what do you expect? Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Off we go then. Let's take a... I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with. So maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have. I'm so grateful that Miss Navia was so understanding. To be perfect, it's always easiest to just run away from your problem.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I'd be overjoyed if... Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself.
I can't let...
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rosula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there. I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet. I don't know whether you can tell, but as I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came. And
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear. And I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task. And fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as everyone rose to their response. But
I would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
reward? I guess so. Back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Furina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings. That's...
So that's where you...
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's... At least the... All right.
Sure, okay.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you...
Come on. Anyway,
Are you kidding me right? I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again. We're back! Could you maybe put your
you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead. Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Sorry.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to...
Wait, that sounds kind
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and she kept It was only after she...
You mentioned earlier that the troupe was like you.
Yeah. I spent some years... It was like that until she took me under her wing.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troop. I was a lost child too. The other kids were always... One day, I got beaten up so bad.
Let me...
Yeah. For the first time in my life...
The day you hoped would never come.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here.
Furina? The Furina? Oh my god.
Please, the honor...
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Yes, the script, of course. Let me give you... I'm sure you're already familiar with She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But the people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused...
Consciousness?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water. The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the...
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never... If we're serious about dead... What about if... The little Oceanid is hounded to death by...
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death, both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city. We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
The director was the kindest soul in the world. Yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But doesn't the...
I've been trying to...
Vilma?
Yeah.
Grief? Because...
What?
It's time to be upfront with you all. She said that we were all like brothers. Not that it... I said, maybe well, maybe... And now... So if I'm the one...
We've all had our differences of opinion.
Well, if that's what...
Are you ready to
Honestly, I'm... Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
This is tough going.
Ugh, as if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour. Wait, why?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Furina and
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into indemnitium.
Precisely. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment.
C'est la vie, indeed. Alas, I am forced to watch on helplessly as a more brave and seasoned adventurer than I swoop.
Aw, too bad.
Sorry to leave all the...
Don't worry, piece of...
Rev the engines! Incinerate!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Clouds high. The birds call! Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
Bravo! Good show! You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Vilma!
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady
I can explain.
So, you... If I open this can of worms now,
Viamal, unless you...
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Viamal. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. But now, the little OC...
As you all know already, we took on... So, anyway, one day after, it seemed like a win. The drink in question was...
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting. The merchant was furious. I was going to sort it on my own, but things only got worse from there. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and yeah, I got—
Hey, don't.
You traitor! What do you mean? You were afraid. This was a life and death. How could you?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him.
Stay calm. And he has the gall to try and high road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake—
All I can say is I'm sorry. I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. In my life.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost! I don't ever want to see your—
That's enough! Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real life? You keep saying that you—
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be— What she wanted was to build a warm home. I understand why.
Yeah.
So think hard about what— If you really hate each other and can't reconcile, but you can't bring your— What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, if she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other—
Really? But she sounded like such—
Of course she was.
I'm truly—
It's all right.
So,
Clearly, everyone— The end of the story needs to focus back.
what do you mean?
The Traveler is right. If you could find—
You really think that—
I trust that—
No.
Well,
Come, let—
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearance? Still, since you were—
So, the—
Hey! It's full of—
Let me take a look. Maybe— Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women. If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vacher's guilt.
Vacher took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators. Wait, it cuts her handwriting here. Her final words are— I'll let you read them for yourselves.
She was so terrified.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, I can't bear to think how painful. Wait. This part. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and
Isn't that the most important line in the...
because I am an older sister to them.
Oh!
So she didn't regret her decision. Even as she sat, I'm sure this is what she had their utmost trust. Let's go.
She deserves a
Even in the last.
She did her best. We know what choice.
I will channel all my. I won't ask.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never...
Don't underestimate my experience. After watch, if you want to and aren't, I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing.
Thank you for the.
Then, let's.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a during the curtain call.
Huh? But then.
After all, besides.
Well.
All right, I'll leave
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay.
that place. Oh, don't be silly. For an
Whoa, wait.
No. That's never going to work.
What are you afraid of?
It is supposed to be your grand...
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you messes, come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. Hey, look at that! Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Furina. And you too, Traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event.
I understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things up. The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however...
Huh? What do you mean?
Yes. And this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about... In the past, we sat and... Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life. Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to...
Why would you...
Well, if the little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire. The experiences and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your... It would truly be a shame.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of... This experience is a case in point.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy. Be it on the... I sincerely hope the show will...
Thanks, Nervala.
You are very...
Good news, everyone. It's done. Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, Monsieur Neuvillette was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance. We've had to fight a touching story. Now,
This is...
The sooner we can finally... Fiamma and I just went over some parts of the script and...
Wow, you two had...
Communication is vital to any good performance.
It's amazing. Even though Furina...
Please feel free to give us any comments.
Hey, Loic!
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame.
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show her.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine If
What should we do? It's almost time.
Hey, what's going on? You're Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
They've been getting less and less effective over time.
What?
I figured...
How could you do this?
I'm sorry.
You...
Miss Furina...
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest.
Thank you, Miss...
Never mind. No one likes regrets. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times.
I do not doubt your act. What in your...
It's her pure heart, despite all the...
Well said. I leave direct...
Is she here yet?
When will she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle nourrit, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My... wish...
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je suis serai toujours là, à voir le monde et sa beauté, et ça ne changera jamais, jamais.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Furina on the stage just now?
She hasn't been seen for a while now. Gotta say, though.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spot. It's too bad that I had to... Still, it felt good.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Furina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh! So she's back?
All right, calm down. Don't be. After all,
Yes, I know the rule, but.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, yeah? Well, since you.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crate? Paimon flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Oh, that. I've got no idea what happened there either. I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder.
Let's go check on her as.
Yes. Plot, if nothing else, we can.
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original.
How did the performance go?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic!
That's wonderful. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Even though you couldn't see it.
Well, I've had bad luck.
Blaming your bad luck.
Oh, don't you?
Aw, you two.
You mean we never.
So, any plans for the next? After the brilliant performance you put on, you could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the little Oceanit to the bigger theater troops.
No, we should still disband.
Yeah, it's.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Furina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with
You should.
Oh, so what about you, Miss Furina?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. Maybe. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else. Yeah. There was, but from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about. I want to watch them blossom, I'm sure.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll
If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do my best to honor it.